Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with our next chapter, that is components of food, part 1, in which we are going to talk about the different components of food. Yes, now every day you have something in your lunch and dinner. Yeah, mainly dal, roti, sabzi, rice, sometimes raita, rajma, and even some different thing. Yes, even if it is not your own staple food, but we many a times have Punjabi food, then Bengali food, we have Bengali desserts in our food, we sometimes have South Indian dishes. So have you thought about it, that why do you have meals generally which consist of variety of items? Why? Because we need food. Yes, we have seen it in last chapter that we need food to get energy and even to carry out different life processes and for growth and repair of cells and tissues. And if we every day have the same kind of food substance or the food item, will it give us all the nutrients which are needed for our body growth? No, it cannot. And to get energy, we need to eat energy giving food. Our body undergoes growth, so it needs bodybuilding food as well. So, this is how we also need to stay healthy and fight diseases, and therefore, we need food which consists of substances that fight against diseases, and therefore the components of food that serve different purposes in our body are called as nutrients. And single food item does not contain all these nutrients together in the same amount, and therefore we need to have all these food substances in a certain amount, we can say. This is the reason that we take a wide variety of food for our meals. Now here in the slide you can see that the nutrients are being classified into types like carbohydrate, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals and water. All these are known as components of food. Okay, nutrients are classified mainly into 5 major categories. There is carbohydrates, fats, proteins, minerals and vitamins. And along with these nutrients, our body also needs roughage in the form of fibrous food and water. So all these things we are going to discuss in this particular chapter. So the first component of food about which we are going to talk is carbohydrate. It is the food it is a nutrient which consists in many food items. Okay, most of the food items contain carbohydrates, and therefore it's a major source of energy for the body. There are two major types of carbohydrates, that is simple and complex. Glucose is the simple carbohydrate found in refined sugars. Okay, you will find simple sugar in milk, honey and fruits like sugarcane, grapes and melons. They are easily digested. Athletes are given glucose solutions after they run a long race because it gives energy immediately. Starch is a complex form of carbohydrate. It is present in rice and wheat product such as bread, pasta, cake and vegetables, potato, sweet potato. Okay, and these all food substances are rich in carbohydrates. Only the thing is they have been divided into simple and complex form. Now, how do we come to know whether the carbohydrate is present or whether which nutrient is present in which food substance? So, it can be detected by carrying out an activity which is being done for the tasting of presence of starch in a food item. So, here in the slide you can see that there are solutions being taken in two test tubes. Okay, so you in one of the test tube you can take rice grains and grind them in a mixie and put the powdery rice in a test tube. Then you can add few drops of iodine solution. Now whenever we are checking for starch, we always have to use an iodine solution. Then after putting some drops of iodine solution, shake it well. If you observe a color change, a blue black color, which shows the presence of starch in rice. Now instead of rice, if we use any food substance which does not consist of it, the color will not change. It won't change. So this is how we perform the starch iodine test on potato, wheat, apple and bread also. So you can take many other substances along with rice and taste for all of them with the same solution, that is iodine solution. Wherever you see a color change which is a blue black color, it shows the presence of starch. This is one of the method by which we can check the presence of starch in a food item. Even glucose, the consistence of or the presence of glucose in a food item can also be tested by the same method, in which you have to take some glucose powder in a test tube, add water and make a solution of it. And here, instead of iodine solution, we'll use Benedict solution and heat the test tube. A brick red color shows the presence of sugar into it. As we have seen, simple and complex. So glucose is a simple form of sugar which is present, or it is a simple form of carbohydrate which is present, and it shows reddish color when it reacts with the Benedict's solution. So this was all about carbohydrates. The next nutrient, that is fats, we will talk in our next coming video.